Welcome to day 8 of The Confident Keeper, where I'm teaching you over the next 30 days everything you need to do before you start raising chickens. Today we are talking about your coop and your run and everything you need to do to ensure your birds are happy and safe. My number one advice when talking about building a coop and a run is to build as big as humanly possible, because trust me, you will end up with such a happier flock and so many more opportunities for growth, if you know what I mean. I have talked a lot about chicken wire versus hardware cloth. Hardware cloth, if you've never heard it before, is simply not cloth in any capacity. It is absolutely wire. It is a very small gauge wire. Basically fits my finger inside. It's very sturdy. And the reason you don't use chicken wire is because literally any predator can just rip right through that. So another thing you're going to want to consider is the latches that you use on your doors or anywhere in your run. This is the kind of latch we use. And then you're going to want to put a carabiner through this hole. And that is to help with raccoons who have thumbs, who can easily just lift that latch. So inside the coop, we have several areas for roosting. We have one here. We have one over here. You'll also want to have feeders and waterers. And then of course, you're going to want your nesting boxes. So probably one of my biggest recommendations also for your coop is to have an automated door. This door is going to open and close at specific times every morning and every night. The automated door that I use is the Coop Defender. There are so many different ones you can choose from. So let's talk about the run. We are outside now with some of my favorite little friends. And this is the run that is attached to the coop, which is right here in the corner of our barn. We have a tin roof. You'll definitely want some kind of roof for your run, especially if your flock is going to be in the run all the time. And then in the corner, we'll have like a dust bathing area. I try to put wood ash in there and sand, mix it together. It's a perfect dust bath for chickens to really help them clean, and they love it. Helps prevent lice and mites and all the things that you don't really want. So here's what the coop looks like in the corner of the barn. And it's all wired along the top. You will never want to leave your coop open. Everything needs to be secure. The biggest things to remember: use hardware cloth, bury the wire, and keep your friends safe. Tomorrow we are talking about baby chicks. We have finally got to the point where we can talk about the cutest part of raising chickens, which is chicks. And we're gonna talk about tomorrow how to set up their brooder. As always, you can grab the guide from the link in the bio, and I will see you guys tomorrow.